Stop video.
Are your allergies better?
Much better.
Yeah, it's the rain helps.
Yeah.
That. Can you hear me, Larry, Craig, Katie?
Craig says yes.
Okay, Larry? Larry. Hello, Larry.
I'm here.
Good, good. Can you hear me? Good.
I can hear you.
All right, perfect. Is that our echo? I know. Okay. 1 minute while we're resolving technical difficulties. We need a, remember how the television used to have a, what did they call that? It was just the logo of the. Yes, some kind of, yeah, station identification, that's it, yeah. Some kind of an echo. Yes, I can hear it too. So it has to be, huh, why would it have an echo?
Is it from Larry? This looks like this microphone's on.
Craig and Larry, turn your sound off just for a second so we can test the echo. If we still have an echo, it's not your fault. We still have an echo, so it was not your fault. Okay. Yes, I can still hear the echo. I don't think it's a bad echo. We can live with it.
Paul,
If
we
it
can't
helps.
hear it from here.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not getting any echo from online here.
Okay. I think we'll survive. I think it'll work without it. Didn't log in. You're not logged in. Nobody's logged in here. I think we're okay.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3. No echo.
I think,
Okay. I think we.
Katie, can you hear us? Or,
Yes, I can.
okay, great.
Good. Everything's working and we have no echo. Oh, to turn on? To get it to turn on. Okay. Yeah.
Is the hand on Craig, is that from you or is it?
No, I don't. No, I don't control anything.
Yeah, This Willis Farm.
That is off of Mansfield City Road.
Okay.
And then,
One of the developments.
and then you go in a little bit and then it's off the second road.
Okay.
Is that like
Beacon Hill.
Beacon? Yeah, Beacon Hill and then well. Yeah. Good, we don't have a lot to do today.
No, I was expecting to be home by then.
And maybe in the future we can put this receipt motions all together in a consent motion.
Our bylaws or something.
Yeah. So you receive, choose consultant, done. Good question.
Yummy, yummy.
That was recommended by Jen. That was recommended by Jenna.
Oh, it's just so low. You're getting the ones.
Yeah, the other one extremely high.
Way out of range.
Yeah.
This. But it was on file.
That's
No.
why. That's why. So you saw this picture, right?
Here it is.
Why can't we have that?
Like that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it the same number of units?
No.
It looks much smaller. A friend of mine is moving from Manchester to Swarthmore, Pennsylvania, and they're building a place like this that they're moving into. And I was thinking, we do need places like that.
Yeah,
don't we?
yeah.
High end.
Yeah. A little more pizzazz.
Exactly. And lots of outdoor space for individual
Yeah.
units.
How we doing?
Quite so dense.
We're almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it here. Really.
It's the lot behind the area behind Dunkin' Donuts, that area.
YouTube's good.
Which floor?
This where they're
Oh,
This one.
yes, yes. We're all set. Okay, great, great. When do I use this mallet? I got a mallet now. Is that for the end of the meeting? Or the quiet down? I don't know when you use it. Okay, so I call to order the meeting of the Planning and Zoning Commission on April 17th, 2023 at 6:10 p.m. Members present are. Oh, do we have to do roll calls?
Yeah, you're doing it now.
I'm doing it now. Yeah. Members present are Acho, Acorsi, Chandy, Fertoni, Ross, Tomeko, Wooch, and alternate Ward. Seated for absent members, Luann and Pooley and John DeVivo.
And just a reminder to bring your mic up closer, Paul.
Yep. Yeah. All right. So I'd like to start off the meeting tonight with something I've never done or never even seen at a PZC meeting, and that is a moment of silence for two members who have passed recently, two former members who have passed. One was Aileen Booth, who remarkably was in the PZC for 33 years, from 1966 to 1999, and chair for 26 of those years. And the other one is Rudy Favoretti, who was in the PZC from 1997 to 2011. He was chair for the last few years, I think, of that. Yeah.
I believe almost 10 years.
10 years. He was chair for 10 years. Now, I don't know Aileen as well as I do Rudy, but Rudy was a renowned landscape architect nationally. In fact, he was the one who did the landscaping for Monticello, Jefferson's place. And he published many books about the history of Mansfield, a truly great citizen of Mansfield. So I'd like to have just a moment of silence for Rudy and Aileen. Thank you. We have minutes from April 3rd.
I'd like to would like to move to have them accepted. I just make one tiny little correction on page 4, 10.4.
Okay.
It should be noted for the record. And the only reason I pick on that is because I had a conversation once with a Conservation Commission member, and he just thought our minutes were just perfect. So that's what I always aim for.
Okay, that's what we want, perfection. Okay. Moved by Ward. Second by Chan, Corsi.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Chandy.
Candy.
You were doing a roll call.
Sorry about that. Okay, any other comments? All in favor? Do we have to do a roll call? I'm confused about that now. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Passes unanimously.
Mr. Chair, just
Yep.
to note for the record that Dan Blanchard arrived at 6:14 p.m.
Okay.
and Luann Cooley
Oh, wow.
has arrived at 6:14 as well.
We have a full house. So Vera is unseated.
Well, how about, did it be roll here?
Oh, that's right. You're still
Seated for
seated.
absent member DeVivo.
You're
Yep.
still seated,
Not
still
moving
seated.
up my seat.
I'm not, yeah, right. No, sorry. So Cooley is arrived and Vera is still seated. You guys should come join us down here. The weather's fine.
I don't think Mansfield wants me to drive yet, so.
Okay, all right. Katie, you can stay home. That's all right.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have zoning agent report in your papers. No old business. We have, yes, yeah, sure.
Is there a reason why you don't give street numbers on the addresses? I'm looking at the active ones specifically.
There is no reason. If the column must have gotten left
Oh,
off,
okay.
I will add it.
The only reason I ask is because I was wondering about the Stores Road one. Is that chronic one that's?
It is.
There's
Yes.
just nothing we can do about that. It gets worse and worse.
Yep. So I met with the owner probably 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, most recently. I did ask him to remove any unregistered vehicles as a start, right? Because we're always trying to work towards compliance, and the unregistered vehicles seem to be the most prominent thing. You're allowed one pursuant to the regulations, the definition of a junkyard. So I did give him a time limit to remove all but one unregistered vehicle. So I'll be following up with him once that expires.
It's gonna be the bane of your existence.
Yes.
So we have some receipt applications. One is application of Frank Spakowski for a modification of approved subdivision for building area envelope to include as-built foundation on property located at 150 Mount Hope Road.
I can put
today-
that forward.
Okay, go ahead.
I, Chandy, move to receive the application of Frank Spakowski, applicant owner for modification to approve subdivision for building area envelope BAE to include as-built foundation surveyed by Datum Engineering on property located at 150 Mount Hope Road, assessors parcel ID number 12.51.3-2, file number P1247.
Moved by Chandy,
For Tony will second.
okay, second by Tony. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Passes unanimously. Have a second receipt motion, the application of Lynn Warren for modifications to approved subdivision to change building area envelope on property located at 357 Wormwood Hill Road.
I can put that
Okay,
as
thank
well.
you.
I, Chandy, move to receive the application of Lynn Warren, applicant owner for modification to approve subdivision for change to building area envelope BAE on property located at 357 Wormwood Hill Road, parcel ID number 18.69.12-1, file number P1189.
Moved by Chandy,
I'll second.
second by Ward. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, may I
Yes.
say a few words about that one?
Yes.
So this will be the third BAE revision on this lot, and I thought it might be a good idea for members to take a look. So maybe
Okay.
a site walk would be in order.
Sure.
So how about Thursday, the 27th, 3 o'clock? Okay, so what time works for everybody?
Yeah, or could it be a little bit sooner, like 3?
On the 27th?
Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that was B, right? So now we're on to C. Okay. And C, another receipt motion, special permit application of J. Schmitz, Yamini Development for a mixed-use development known as Villages at Four Corners and located at 1659 Stores Road and 625 Middle Turnpike.
I can put it
Okay,
again.
all right, thank you.
I, Chandy, move to receive the J. Schmitz applicant / Yame Development LLC owner for a mixed-use development known as the Villages at Four Corners and located at 1659 Stores Road and 625 Middle Turnpike, assessors parcel IDs 8.15.12 and 8.15.11, PZC file number 1379, and to schedule a public hearing at the PZC's June 20th, 2023 regular meeting.
Moved by Chandy.
Second by Accorsi.
Second by Corsi, okay.
When there's just a typo, it said it should be moved to receive the special permit application of J.
Okay.
Schmitz. Yeah,
All
sorry
right,
about that.
special permit. Discussion, all in favor, say aye. All right, okay, motion is received unanimously. Application is received. Okay, so now we need to select a peer review committee to assist in the special application that we just received. So there's three possible companies here.
So I'll just give a little bit of background if I
please
may. So you have received two proposals from your on-call consultants, one from SLR and one from Weston and Sampson, and that's to review the special permit application. Part of the special permit application is to review their stormwater management report as it relates to the zoning regulations. As you know, Land Tech has already done an extensive review of their stormwater management plan as part of the wetlands application. So when we were reviewing the standard at Four Corners, we removed the stormwater management review component out of the scope for the special permit applications, and we just gave that to Land Tech. So what I've done is I followed that same procedure, and I asked Land Tech to give us an estimate to review the stormwater management plan as it relates to the zoning regulations. So that is a separate proposal.
Well, that makes sense to leave it in Land Tech for that portion of it. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you have before you a motion to choose either SLR or Weston and Sampson, and then to retain the services of Land Tech just to do the stormwater management.
So it's two-pronged? Like what we're doing?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And for the record, John DeVivo has joined us. Welcome. Thanks for coming.
May I just comment that the SLR's application was certainly comprehensive and very expensive. And we have done work with Weston and Sampson before. Your opinion of that?
Well, you've used them directly to, they peer reviewed both 106 Stores Road for you, as well as the standard at Four Corners. So they're familiar with traffic and the Four Corners area. So
yeah, I think it would make sense to go with them. Any other comments on that? Would someone like to put that motion forward?
So I see it's in here. I missed that. Sorry. I'll put it forward.
I think you just became unseated.
Oh,
Just when you had your big chance.
gone. Somebody else.
I can do that.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, can you hear me? Just
Yes, I can hear. Yeah, we can
Okay,
hear you.
just checking. My microphone was not working earlier. Okay, this is Luann Cooley, and I move to engage the services of Weston and Sampson to assist the Planning and Zoning Commission in its review of the special permit application of J. Schmidt's applicant Yami Development LLC owner for a mixed-use development known as the Villages at Four Corners and located at 1659 Stores Road and 625 North Middle Turnpike. Assessors parcel IDs 8.15.12 and 8.15.11, PZC file number 1379, and to engage the services of Land Tech to assist the PZC in the review of the stormwater management components of said project due to their familiarity with the stormwater design from work completed for the Inland Wetlands Agency. Pursuant to section 122-13 of the Mansfield Code of Ordinances, the applicant shall be responsible for all expenses associated with these reviews.
Okay, moved by Cooley. Your sound is not as good tonight for some reason.
Yeah, my headphone mic seems to not be working properly.
Okay. Okay, but we could make it out. Okay. Moved by Cooley. There's a second.
Second by Accorsi.
Second by Corsi. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Passes unanimously. On the agenda, we have zoning regulations and design guidelines, which I think will be coming before the whole commission soon, right?
That's correct. So on Thursday, I emailed you the new reorganized zoning regulations that is the first phase of a multi-phase project to reorganize and update the town zoning regulations. So the Regulatory Review Committee will be reviewing that hopefully on Thursday at a special meeting. I believe Sandy has reached out to folks to see if they're able to attend. And then it is our hope after that review that the full commission will receive that at your May 1st meeting, and you'll have a public hearing, and those reorganized regulations will then be adopted, moved into general code, and then you will start the hard part of really looking at things like a middle housing floating zone or different tweaks to your affordable housing regulations, riparian quarter buffer zoning. So a number of things that you've been wanting to do for many years now. So
good. Got plenty to do. Reports we need to make. We talked about regulatory review. We have some, did we have any citizen communications?
Yes, you have a communication that was just uploaded to the packet this afternoon. And that is a letter dated 4/16/2023. And that's a communication from the Mansfield Heights neighborhood group. So I encourage you to read that.
Okay.
And then there are a number of different referrals, but none of them have to do with Mansfield. So I think we're good there. And I did want to bring your attention to a webinar that's happening regarding affordable housing that's being sponsored by the Connecticut chapter of the American Planning Association. So
okay.
That's going to be on Wednesday, April 26th from 4 to 5 p.m. and it's virtual.
Okay. And I think we have concluded our business and we are adjourned at 6:28. I get to use my mallet, right? Quick.
Is that on the table?